Hello everyone, welcome to the WPC Ace League. I'm Lily, I'm going to be joined today by Hebrewer. Hello.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, I got it right. I'm doing better than normal. Today we've got a game between DK and Invictus Gaming, so it should be pretty good. Both these teams have been playing fantastically recently, and I'm expecting a really good game. It's a best of two, so two games I guess technically.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Invictus Gaming, DK, long-standing rivalry between two of the old guard in the Chinese scene. Plus, it's 4 a.m. in the U.S. and I just ate a bagel, so I'm having a good time right now.
That's so exciting. I just ate pizza.
I know. Yeah, because what time is it there? It's like 6 o'clock there right now.
6:24, yeah.
Sweet, I know math.
That's good. I guess it's 4 a.m. there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty standard bands. Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
I mean, Elder Titan ban, that's something that's come into the new meta. Like, you just get rid of that Elder Titan. It's nasty.
Yeah, and the Chinese especially have been really, really fond of him recently. I've seen him picked up well, pretty much every game or banned out that I've seen from the Chinese players, at least recently. So I guess it's showing that the metagame's evolving. And I'm kind of hoping DK are going to go for something like a Wisp, just because he's kind of fun to watch. And I have seen him play it before.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they started playing it a little bit. The thing is, in the old days they wouldn't, because Burning was more of a, farm carry, but Burning's kind of evolved as a
Yeah.
carry.
DK.
Yeah, and I think
I think we're going to see... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go, you go.
I was going to say, I think we're going to see the Darkseer.
In the Darkseer. Yeah, that's pretty standard. I was watching Ice playing Darkseer earlier, and he went for the Midas build, so copying Bone Save a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, going for the Nagasara, pretty standard. Visage, pretty standard as well. Still losing my voice, sorry guys, I'll try and fix it up as I go. But yeah, Darkseer's still in the pool, maybe something like a Weaver. So Weaver.
Dead on.
Yeah, might see IG pick up
Absolutely.
the Darkseer then. Just get some mobility of their own.
Yeah, one of the things about the Darkseer is it wombo combos up with the Naga Siren into whatever you want, really, and that's why I thought we might see it out of DK. But IG, obviously, either they can take it or ban it here, whatever
Yeah.
they want to do.
Well, they've got this pick and then the next couple of ban outs, so it's really going to depend on how they want to play it. And I think both teams are still, they're both kind of new in the lineup since a lot of the players have changed around.
5 seconds
With Hao and Banana for IG and, well, pretty much everyone on DK has been switching
Yeah.
this a little bit. So yeah, I think that they're all kind of deciding on how they want to do the play style, if they're going to go for more aggressive style, which we've been seeing coming out of the Chinese scene. Previously, Chinese scene was known for just AFK farm fest for 3 hours, and then whoever gets the race for the base first. But it looks like they're going for a bit more of an aggressive lineup, with Rubik now being picked up, and Rubik Visage is a pretty deadly support combo, having a lot of nuking power, a lot of
Absolutely.
disable.
One of the things I will say is that Rubik, once he gets that Sakuchi steal on the Weaver, Rubik becomes one of the greatest initiators in the game of Dota. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he is nasty with that Sakuchi.
Especially because that virtually no casting time with the telekinesis, so he can just run in and
Yep.
lift whoever and hopefully just stun everyone
10
else who just kind of
seconds
converges in
remaining.
on the hero that he's lifted. And then,
Absolutely.
5
yeah,
seconds
Chen being banned out,
remaining.
which is kind of interesting. I mean, he's a very strong support hero, and
Reserve
I
time.
don't know. I always am curious about Chen in the Chinese scene, just because he kind of implies that you want to go for a push lineup, like a heavy push
IG's
lineup.
turn to
And I mean, Chen of
ban.
course doesn't have to necessarily be played as a pushing hero, but I've been seeing it banned out more and more. But I mean, they still kind of do tend to farm a little bit more. I mean, when you've got hero players burning, like you said, he has been evolving in his playstyle a little bit, but he still does like to farm.
10
And
seconds remaining.
Yeah.
you know, Hao and YYF and all of those players are all pretty
5 seconds
well,
remaining.
farm happy too. Dragon Eye.
Yeah, the one thing I will say about Burning
DK's turn
is
to ban.
he can be aggressive and still find farm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Burning's evolution. He used to just farm. Now he kills people while farming. It's pretty impressive. The other thing about the Chen ban, I'm not sure. I don't like the Chen that much with the Naga Siren. Yeah, the net sets up some of the creeps, but I like more. I think they're going to go with something maybe like an Abaddon here with the Weaver, because you can send that Weaver off lane with the Abaddon and do some really crazy stuff.
Yeah, Weaver Abaddon is similar to the Tree Weaver, but even more horrible because it's actually offensive rather than purely defensive.
Yeah.
So if they did pick that up, that'd be a very mean lineup. They're gonna have the clockwork for their, well, possibly off lane, possibly mid lane. You can kind of do either. But
Yeah. I would not like it if they sent Mushi mid lane with that clockwork. I'm a big proponent of Mushi taking up something super aggressive, something that he can just make plays on. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think clockwork kind of suits Ice's playstyle a bit more because he does like to. Ice loves to play like kind of aggressive, but a bit like kind of crazy aggressive, like just like diving in against people.
10
And
seconds
clockwork kind of
remaining.
gives you the ability to do that with the hook shot and then escape, doing some like mad play
5
escapes with the
seconds
clock.
remaining.
But
Yeah, absolutely. We've also seen clockwork played as a support. Not that often. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a support. It's been a while since that meta's been around.
yeah. And interestingly enough, Nyx hasn't been banned or picked this game yet, unless I'm blind. But maybe we're going to see DK pick up the Nyx, but that'd be a double melee. I guess nobody really needs it, but I mean, normally he's kind of not ignored to this extent.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Nyx is I like him a lot. I think he has a lot of power. Obviously, the mana burn, but there's other heroes that synergize a little bit better with the Naga Siren. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
yeah. So maybe we just see one of those games where Nyx just isn't picked up, or maybe sent mid lane by IG or something.
Yeah, possibly. Mushi's played Nyx mid before, so DK could pick him up, but I think
Yeah,
they'd
yes.
be liking it a bit in AoE if they did. And with IG picking up
And there's that
Darkseer now,
Darkseer.
DK's turn.
they're probably
Yeah.
going to need some kind of AoE because that's a lot of damage coming out in the early game with the Visage Rubik Darkseer. Vacuum into Iron Shell,
Yeah.
Wall, Lift, nukes coming out from the Visage and Rubik. And DK's kind of lacking in damage. They've got the Swarm, they've got Shikuchi, they've got Rocket, but it's not kind of the same nuking power as coming out from IG at the moment, so...
Yeah, I mean, IG's lineup right now, I really like. I mean, this is the type of lineup
10
that when I played
seconds
support, I was like, please give me Visage. Let's go have fun, and I'm going to steal
5
all your
seconds
kills.
remaining.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what you do with a Visage. Like, as a support player, when I played him, I got happy. Like way too happy.
Yeah, well, that's normally how people play him, is they just kill steal everything, and then at least they get some items like the mech or a Arganim Scepter up. They don't just
Yeah.
buy a Dagon to kill still more. It'd be kind of fun to see.
Yeah, I've never gone the Dagon build on the Visage. In a match, at least. I've done it in pub matches just for fun, but never in a real team game.
Yeah, can't imagine it
Oh,
work very
man.
well.
I think I might get yelled at, even though I was the shot caller for my team. I think they might have been like, "Yeah, you're no longer the shot caller.
Get out of the team, mate. You're done.
Yeah, you're gone." So, DK is kind of looking for. Well, I mean, honestly, they have their lineups very malleable right now, and the Shadow Fiend that's probably going to be Mushi at
IG's
mid.
turn to pick.
Yeah, most likely Burning probably going to be on the Weaver, and
Yeah,
I kind of like the Shadow Fiend. Like I was saying, I feel like they need a little bit more AoE damage, and they need damage full stop, and those raises and just his
Yeah.
physical hits are going to do that, definitely.
Yeah.
But he's going to have to watch out. He's going to have to get a really fast BKB up, or maybe a Shadow Blade, and just hope they don't buy Sentries and Dust, because he's going to be very, very susceptible
10
to
seconds
dying from the
remaining.
Rubik Visage combo. And not to mention there's two more heroes who could also have nukes
5
that'll take him
seconds
down, so
remaining.
it's a nice pickup, but it's
Yeah.
also a bit risky.
it definitely is risky. We'll see what IG wants to do. I mean, obviously, there's the gyrocopter pickup.
DK's
I was
turn
feeling
to
like
ban.
DK might have gone something really interesting here and gone like an aggressive tri-lane with Clockwork Naga Weaver or something crazy like that, but that would have required that gyrocopter in my
10
mind.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
But yeah, that Xiaofeng mid, you're right. I mean, he's squishy.
5 seconds remaining.
He can definitely kill. Like it's kind of like a race to who can kill each other first. Because if he can hit a triple
Reserve
raise, that's enough to
time.
get a Darkseer down to low health, kill a Gyrocopter, kill a Rubik, and get a Visage low. But at the same time, if he's the one who gets caught out, he's dead. And
Yeah.
Gyrocopter's one of those heroes that he doesn't actually need to be near you to do the
Turn to
damage.
ban.
So, Shadow Fiend's going to have to be kind of chasing him around. Unless Clockwork. I'm assuming Clockwork's going to be just targeting Gyrocopter. He's just going to have his eyes set on
Yeah.
him for the hook. So it should kind of lock him down a bit, but still a little bit of worry for him. And TA being banned out because TA is
10
not nice to
seconds
verse as a
remaining.
Shadow Fiend. It does way too much
Yeah.
damage against you, and you can't get those refraction
5
charges. You don't have any
seconds
damage over
remaining.
time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think IG's gonna ban out a Jakiro here. Jakiro would be a really good support right now for DK.
Yeah.
Naga Siren sets him up perfectly for the ice path, for the macro pyre, plus the net. I mean, it's got to be a Jakiro ban here, at least in my mind.
Or a Bane.
Bang. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Now I'm expecting DK to pick up the Jakiro, but that's just my in my mind right now.
Yeah, they could go for the Jiro, Kiro, or a Leshrak. I think would also be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit more pushing of towers, because they don't really have anything that kind of hits towers at the moment. And that would definitely help them take down towers as well as be a bit more nuking damage. But DHD would also be really nice with the AoE. If they get a nice ice path into Clockwork's ultimate, that's enough to really damage someone
10 seconds
quite a lot.
remaining.
Yeah. That would suck to be the person inside that.
5
I mean,
seconds remaining.
That would
honest,
suck.
right now, yeah, it would suck. That's the simplest way to put it.
Reserve time.
I don't know. DK, I like their lineup. I feel like that IG really has an edge right now with what they've gone with, though there isn't a lot of lockdown for that Weaver.
Lion.
Ooh.
IG
Oh,
return
that's
to
aggressive.
Big pickups. Well, yeah, they're gonna have to play aggressive because you can't really get a line and not get him levels, especially because he's going to be the
Yeah.
support. The core's most likely going to be Weaver, Clockwork, Shadow Fiend, so he's going to have to be kind of roaming around the map quite aggressively. And the thing about the pickups they've got with the 3 cores is that they're all capable of soloing. So you can leave Clockwork off lane, he'll be right. You can leave Weaver solo, he'll be right. So Naga and Lion can roam and get those pickups.
10 seconds remaining.
So that's a
Do you think they could go aggressive with that? Do you think they could go a Naga, Weaver, Lion, aggressive tri-lane?
I think they could, but I think they're better not to, because Lion kind of wants to get the pulls off to get his levels up.
Reserve time.
And you're basically forced into getting kills. And if you don't get those kills, well, the Naga's not going to really get very much. Lion's going to be a walking, one-hit wonder with a stun and then die. With a Night Stalker pickup.
Oh, I love the Night Stalker pickup here. I love their lineup right now.
It is very, very aggressive. Be a way to put
Yeah.
it. And speaking of IG, I'm going to go through IG quickly, and then you can go through DK. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. So on the Vis side, we have got Faith. YYF is going to be playing that Darkseer. Ferrari 430 will be on the Night Stalker mid. How is going to be playing the Gyrocopter, and Banana will be on that support Rubik.
Absolutely. And on the side of DK, we see Burning taking up that Weaver. Lan M taking up the Naga Siren. Mushi headed mid with that Shadow Demon. MMY taking up the Lion. And going off lane, like always, Ice, Ice, Ice.
Yes. So Mushi's been pulled already. He's picked up that Wraith Band and then been given some extra regeneration. So they're really putting a lot of stocks into him. And we can see the Ferrari hasn't been pulled at all. So I think first couple of levels, Ferrari's going to have an alright time until he gets that bottle up. But I think once Mushi hits level 3 or so and starts getting his souls up using the Shadow Razors, he's really going to be harassing Ferrari quite a lot. Ferrari's probably going to have to bottle crow.
Absolutely. And is IG going aggressive here?
I think they are. They kind of.
I like this choice. Honestly, DK can't really stop this a lot. I mean, if they can stop up these pulls very effectively, DK is going to be in a lot of trouble in that late game, like you said.
Yeah. I mean, their lineup is really level dependent, and you can see that they've guessed that IG will be running an aggressive trial, and they've warded up this camp here, so IG won't be able to pull that to kind of pull the lane back to the tower. And so I think we're going to see a lot of defense of this pull camp, because MMY really wants to, pull that and get the levels up. And they've got sentries on Lanham, so they're expecting to have to deward it.
Interesting. So, in the early laning phase, who do you think really got the edge here?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, in terms of solos, Clockwork versus Darkseer, I think it's fairly even, because Clockwork's going to be able to pull it back to his tower and farm there. Like I said, Shadow Fiend versus Night Stalker, it's going to depend on, if Mushi can get the razors off and get those last hits up. If he can, definitely can see he's already getting a couple of last hits, so if he can keep that up, then he'll be fine. He'll be able to harass Ferrari very, very aggressively. And top lane, it's going to depend on the pulls. We can already see Lanham just dewarding it.
Yep, already, yeah. And Hal went with the early flat cannon damage, and it actually did quite a bit of work. They already made some of the tangos get eaten up here on the side of DK.
Yeah, it's a very good spell to kind of harass people out of the way, and I mean, I think it's going to work because they're not really going to be able to get close to them. They've got the ensnare. If if Hal goes in to use the rocket barrage, he's going to get ensnared, he's going to get stunned, and Weaver's just going to run away. So using the flat cannon, it's a lot harder to dodge that.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I do like the choice of the flat cannon. And now here we might get a little bit of contest on this pull. No, Burning's just going to last hit under the tower, so nothing going on there just yet.
Ice. Opting for a level in rocket and power cogs. Just going to be using the rocket to last hit, which is fair enough. And actually, Burning going a little bit aggressively.
Yeah, he absolutely did. I think he was trying to steal away a last hit there on the mob. Was that what it was, or?
I wasn't. I just looked up and he was running at them. Just got to watch out because they do have a sentry there. And here we go, another D-ward on the D-ward. And now the D-wards for the side of IG have already been D-warded.
Oh, and here this might actually be Lanham in a little bit of trouble. Oh no, Faith went with the early soul assumption, but now he just got his grave chill as well. So he'll be level 2 now and be able to use that grave chill as well as the soul assumption.
Burning is just being harassed so hard. Like, so hard.
Yeah, absolutely. He's having a lot of trouble, and I mean he's only picked himself. He's actually last hitting really well. He's picked him up. He's 9-1 up against the 11-4 gyrocopter, so not doing terrible in that situation.
He's just gonna have to watch out because he's gonna be out of tango soon. He's already used 4, and it's only 2 minutes into the game. And when he's out of those, maybe he's gonna pick up tranquil boots because he has got that ring of protection. I mean, normally you build it into a Bazzi ring, but if he's gonna be taking excess harassment, tranquil boots could be quite handy for that.
Yeah, but with my idea here is that
So,
with the
bot lane.
Oh, bot lane. Oh my god, did Ice just pick up the first kill?
Yeah, he did. I just caught the end of that, but he just trapped him in the cogs, used the battery assault to kind of hit him down quite aggressively, and then caught the last hit with the...
Top lane, MMY taking a lot of damage. The rocket barrage comes out. There's going to be the first kill. Burning going a little bit aggressive on Banana now. It's a 1-for-1 trade right now, and they're just going to back off a 1-for-1 trade.
They're always going aggressive on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was a nice pickup. Who got the kills? Burning got the kill, and so both the carries got the kills, so that's good for, well, each team. You really want to be able to give the kills to the carries in that respect. And, yeah, they're both just going to come back to lane, MMY and Faith. But Faith's actually picked up a smoke now, so we might be seeing Banana and Faith go for a bit of a roam, maybe try and gank the Shadow Fiend. So it looks like in mid lane. I mean, Ferrari's doing okay, considering he's a Night Stalker versus a Shadow Fiend, but he's still getting outlast hit and outlaned. So the support's probably would have taken him a hand.
We're going to see Mushi guessing on that rune, and he's actually going to guess correctly. He's going to find himself an invis room. And, oh, actually, look at this. Banana's in a lot of trouble at the top lane. There's a lot of damage coming across. Lanham's doing a little bit. Here comes Burning in with the Sakuchi. This might be Banana's death. Mushi is coming up as well. Banana, oh, great stun. He's going to get it. No, it's going to be Lanham picking it up. So it is another kill going over the side of DK. And IG's aggressive tri-lane just is falling apart at the seams right now.
Yeah, this is not how you want an aggressive tri-lane to go, especially when you're kind of putting the farm view carry on that, and you're not even winning the other lanes. YYF, he's being killed, he's being outlast hit barely, but he is being outlast hit by Ice. Ice using those cogs really, really well to take away all of his mana.
And there's a nice little engagement there. But YYF with those double shields is just going to send Ice back. He does have that hook now. Oh, I thought he was going to do it. He might go for it now. YYF has to surge away right now.
YYF's like, no, not going to get caught with that.
Yeah. So we do see mid lane. Mushi's 20 charges now. Holy crap. He's going to start hitting so hard.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty good in the last hits. And I mean, that's how you want to do it. But I mean, of course, when it hits to 6 minutes into the game, when that Night Stalker, has that first night, that's when Mushi really has to walk out and be really careful. And he has picked up a level of silence, which means, 5 seconds of silence? That's enough to kill Mushi off. You just need to, slow him and get a couple of auto hits, and he's not going to be able to raise you out.
Yeah. I mean, it's enough to kill anybody. That 5-second silence is so long. It feels like an eternity when it's happening to you.
God, it's so long, isn't it? 5 seconds. Crazy long spell.
Yeah.
Faith now. Try. Oh, he does actually manage to block the pull, so nice use there of positioning and just trying to get in the way but not being close enough that he can get caught out.
Yeah. Absolutely, and here's the Night Stalker's 6 minutes. He knows rune is going to go over to Ferrari. He sees it. He was hoping he could catch Mushi going for it. Mushi was smarter than that though, and he just backed right off.
Ferrari. Yeah, Mushi now sees Ferrari going for that, so looks like he's going to be bottle coring, I think.
Yeah.
He's considering going for that room, but I think he knows that if he does, he's going to die for it. And he's got the wards now, so probably going to see him plant a ward just uphill somewhere, just so he knows exactly where Ferrari is.
Yeah, Ferrari has a smoke on him. He's gonna get this this illusion rune. Where do you think his first roam's gonna be?
I think it depends on the supports, because he could definitely go top, but it's a little bit hard to kill any of them just because they do have so much disable and lockdown. You know, they've got the ensnare and they've got the stun and the hex on the lion, so it doesn't matter who he targets, he's still going to get disabled in some way. So we might even see, like we said, Faith has got that smoke.
Oh, it's going to be Mushi. It's going to be Mushi in this mid lane. Mushi's in a lot of trouble. Oh, great blocking up from the illusion rune. Mushi is going to try to get out of this. Here's Ice Ice Ice, locks him in. 430 now stuck up. Great play out of Mushi, and Ice 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 just saved himself a Mushi in this mid lane.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
good attempt and good blocking, but fortunately Mushi just has just enough health with that. Oh, actually, now Ice 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 going onto Ferrari.
Oh, wow. Ferrari in a lot of trouble. Ice 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 might get him here. This is a terrible start for a... Wow, that is not good for a Night Stalker.
First night, and he actually dies and doesn't get a kill. That is like the opposite of what you want to
Dire's
happen.
bottom tower is under attack.
And so now I think...
Ice 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 making some plays.
Yeah, that's why I like him on Clockwork, because it kind of suits his, you know, insane build. I love that! Did you just see what they just did in mid lane? I saw the bottle charge and how you, if you have the aura from the fountain on you, you can recharge your bottle. And so Mushi TP'd back into the lane, for anyone who doesn't know, and Ice 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 just gave him his bottle and the bottle got recharged.
Dire's bottom tower
Got a
is
little
under
bit of
attack.
teamwork there. No incidents.
Yeah, that was sweet. That was very cute.
very cute.
I feel like they should be cuddling somewhere right now.
How
Here's a smoke out of Banana and Faith. And they caught Mushi down too low here. Ferrari's going to come in. Now Mushi's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, this is going to be his death. I don't think there's any way he's going to get out of this one. Soul Assumption charges go, and Faith's going to pick up that all-important Visage last hit.
Yeah, that was a really nice pick off there. And I mean, this does mean that Hao has to watch out a little bit, and they're actually going to
Oh,
initiate
no, they got him. Oh, no, actually, Hao drops his ult, and he's going to disengage. Well played by him.
That's an interesting little fact, that they haven't had Night Stalker in that long.
Yeah, that's been, what is that, 6 months now?
Yeah. I guess maybe
Radiant's
Ferrari was just
long time.
craving it.
is under attack.
Yeah. But here's the issue. I mean, he did lose his first death in the first night phase. He's going towards that urn. You know, it's not going as well as it could be for him right now.
No, definitely not. And I mean, the score 2-4, it's not the end of the world. And they did get the pick off on Mushi, so I mean, maybe that's what he needed. But you can see now he's kind of a little bit desperate. He's farming the jungle rather than getting some ganks off. And while being off the map is good, because you can see how defensively, you know, everyone's playing. Ice 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 is, you know, he's going to the creep wave, but he's kind of hanging, you know, going back and forth, making sure he can't get picked off. And Mushi is just sitting around this tier 1 tower. I even go far enough to go back because I don't know where the Night Stalker is, but you kind of think that maybe he could be getting kills rather than farming the newts.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, this is the issue, but Ferrari thinks if he goes anywhere else, he might be in a little bit of trouble. He can only silence one person in the lane, so he has to choose very properly if he's going to gank anywhere but that Clockwork.
I'm actually going to see him and YYF smoking up now. Man.
Yeah, and
They've picked up
where are they
sentries.
going to head to?
I think they're going to be going for the Weaver because they have got sentries on YYF. Oh, actually, mid lane.
Oh, and here's the mid lane. Faith in a lot of trouble. Ice 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 is going to kill Faith. That is a dead, and it's going to be Mushi picking up the kill. Great teamwork out of DK now. But here comes Ferrari. Ferrari has the shield on. He's looking for Ice Ice Ice, but here comes the turnaround gank. MMOI comes in. Here comes the gyrocopter. This is a huge fight. Ice 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 is... Oh, what a cogs! Ice 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 might get out of here. Mushi with that double damage rune is not going to walk through the wall. It is a 2-for-1. Ice 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 gets out of there. Wow, what a fight.
Ice 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 making plays. Oh, and actually,
Top lane, I caught the end of it. Burning just dove a tower and got himself a Rubik. So it's a 3-for-1 there at the end.
yeah, nobody with him to rotate up. And, man, they're both kind of playing very aggressively, but DK have just got the more, like, I don't want to say survivable heroes, but with all the stuns coming out from the Lion, the Naga, all that they really need to do is kind of get to the lane before the pick-off,
Dire's
and,
middle tower is under
you know,
attack.
Nightstalker second time now, he's tried to get a kill. He hasn't been tower diving, he's died in this area here, and he's just getting dropped down by all the disables.
Yeah. Faith's going to be okay in this top. Oh, no, maybe he's not. Burning is going deep once again. Burning diving this tower. He's going to get himself another kill. There goes Faith, but Burning's now in a lot of trouble. They did get the slow off on him. Yeah, he's dead. I think he is dead. Yes, he is.
Actually on top
How
lane.
drops the ult on top of him.
Ferrari diving down.
Oh,
Lana.
we do see. Yeah, Lan M's going to go down. But Ferrari might go down in response. Yeah, he's gone. MMY with that double disable.
And I guess that's the
Wow,
power of
this is-
Lion.
Yeah. This is Chinese Dota, and there's 14 kills in 12 minutes. I am very impressed with these two teams right now.
Dire's top
They're
tower
both just
is
like, kill
under
everything.
attack. Dire's structures
Doing very well.
We're
I-
rushing now.
fortified.
Sorry.
There you go. Actually, I'm surprised by the fact it's the first time
Radiant's
ISIS
bottom
has
tower
played
is
Clockwork,
under
because it
attack.
just seems like a hero that matches his playstyle. Just going full crazy and diving everyone.
Yeah, and he's playing it very, very well. I mean,
Yeah.
this is going to be the death of the
Radiant's middle
T1 tower
is
here
under
at top.
attack.
Nobody gets the last hit
Dire's
though,
top tower has
despite nobody
fallen.
trying to deny it, so that's not good. And first night's over, and only one pickup and 3 deaths for poor Ferrari there.
Yeah. And here comes the smoke towards this mid lane. Who they want? They're going to try to respond with a T1 of their own, but they know it's not nighttime anymore, and they know where Ferrari is. Ferrari's going to come up with his hill. Ice sees him. There's the net. There's going to be, oh, good silence out of Ferrari, but there's the Lion. Oh, there's a mech coming in as YYF. This is a turnaround here. This is a huge turnaround. DK does find the 1 kill. IG is now in a little bit of trouble. There's Ice if he gets out of here. The Naga Siren saves him, and it's a 3-for-1 once again. That looks so bad from DK. They somehow get away with it.
There's just not enough damage for IG's team, apparently. I mean, it looks like theoretically they've got a lot of damage, but
Radiant's
I guess
Oh,
in
Mushi might get
practice-
himself out here. Oh, Burning's coming in. That's going to be Banana. Oh, they're not going to die for it. Wow, How was so close to going down there. 12-6 now the score. Sorry.
no, that's alright. I'm not sure he's had enough. Yeah, no,
Radiant's
that
middle
I don't even
tower
remember what I was
is under
saying, but
attack.
this is a lot more exciting than I was kind of expecting. But I mean, I guess they both have super like aggressive teams in some way. I don't even know. But this is fun
Yeah.
to watch. And mech being picked up out now.
Absolutely.
Ice. So there's a mech on each team.
Absolutely. That mech almost changed that fight. I mean, YYF came in and got a vac wall, and it was with a gyrocopter ult, and they somehow only got 1 kill. Ice got out again with about 10 health.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they do. Like, I guess it's because they're kind of picking off the Visage first in those team fights, Visage and YYF. And I mean, Visage is pretty much the main damage dealer at the moment because he has got that nuke. And I mean, if he can last through the team fight, maybe get 2 nukes or 3 nukes off. That's a huge amount of damage, but he's dropping so quickly that he can't even get the damage out. And I mean, if he'd been able to, that would have been a dead Naga, and then that would have been a dead Clockwork because Naga only saved Clockwork using that song.
Absolutely. And the thing is, the gyrocopter ult is great, but against Weaver, the Weaver can time-lapse most of that damage and just kind of head back into the fight.
Radiant's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Well, they really need some kind of lockdown just to take him down. And I mean, Rubik maybe is going to have to use the telekinesis and the silence coming out from the Night Stalker exclusively on the Weaver. But if they do that, then that Lion and the everyone else, Clockwork, Naga, are all just going to run amok. I mean, you
Yeah.
kind of have to silence the Lion because he's just got so much damage coming out, but you also have to silence the Weaver because otherwise you're not going to be able to
Ooh,
kill him.
Burning coming in. Sorry, there was a deny battle. Did you catch that at the
Yeah, I
top
got
lane?
the idea of that.
Yeah, wow. Burning able to get that last hit, and that actually was YYF making a mistake there. He had a long time to get that deny off.
Oh. Poor YYF. Maybe he was hoping to kind of bait him out or something. Maybe he was waiting for someone to TP. And Mushi actually got his
Yeah.
BKB up now, so if he wasn't scary enough
Dire's
before,
middle
he's going to be
tower
even
is
more
under
scary
attack.
now. And he's got
Yeah,
level
that
2
level-
ultimate.
Yeah, I was about to even say. So we do see the smoke. The Visage Familiars coming in. They might even try to kill these Visage Familiars just instead of... Nope, guess not.
Smoke on both
2
teams.
smokes going on, right? Yeah, so it is 2 counter smokes. Interesting. We'll see where they're going to go with this.
The Song of the Siren is up, so... Oh, Mushi kind of just revealed himself. Creepo's just
Did
suddenly
he use
dead.
Shadow Rays? And they're gonna get one set of Visage Familiars, or no, they're only gonna get the one. The second still in a little bit of trouble, but here comes the smoke in. Now can they do something here? This is gonna be IG looking for a fight.
Double damage.
Burning, find me away. Mushi might be in trouble. He's the first to get lifted. Oh, there's the Naga Siren ult. Now they're gonna have the perfect location for this Mushi ult. Oh no, here it comes. Goodbye. They keep him in there. The clockwork, ice. The great teamwork. There goes Tong Fu. Tong Fu has lost 3 already. Oh my god, DK baited him in.
There we go, 2 more. No, but she's not going to go for it. Ice is considering going for it though.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It's ice. He's obviously considering going for it. Oh my god! The LAN M net faith is gone. Wow.
Stealing your eye.
That was perfect, I guess, counter initiation by the Naga Siren then. Mushi looked like he was in trouble, but that song of the Siren just came out and showing why Naga Siren has been banned out most games. And beautiful cog by Clockwork there. Ice. Did he catch 3, or was it just 2?
It was 2, but they were just about to be outside of the range of the Requiem of Souls, and he just was like, boom, this is my hole.
Yeah. Oh no, that was really, really well played by them, and IG are kind of lagging behind. Haven't looked at the gold graph, but about 7,500 in favor of DK. Experience
Yeah.
about 10,000 in favor of DK. This might be slightly hard for IG to bring this back. I mean, they kind of have snowball-based heroes. You really want a Night Stalker to have a fantastic first night and then be able to kill everything, and then he becomes like this unstoppable force. But they're just not getting that, and so
Yep.
they're going to have to put all their stocks into probably the Gyrocopter at this point. If he can get that BKB up, he should be able to do decent damage, but kind of the problem with the Gyrocopter is he needs a BKB and then a damage out on top of that. And if he can get those up, then they'll definitely be able to, stand a chance, because DK do have moderately squishy heroes with the Weaver and the Lion and the Shadow Fiend. But I mean, until he gets those damage items up, he's not really going to be doing that much in team fights. Basically just dropping his ult, which is going to get stopped by Naga anyway.
Yeah, do you think it's about time that he starts thinking about that Divine Rapier? I mean, that's how far they
18
are
minutes into
behind
the
at the
game.
18-minute mark.
Well, possibly.
I want to see it. That's more why I'm saying it. We do see a Roshan attempt, by the way. I don't know if you're seeing this, but yeah, they're probably going to get this. Oh, Ice in a little bit of trouble. No, he's going to be fine. And they are going to get a free Roshan because they were focusing on Ice.
Yet another time trying to get a pick off and not being able to. And poor Ferrari, oh my god. 1 to 5 is not, it's just the opposite of how you want. And they're going to be trying to defend this rush.
Oh no, another great cogs. Oh my god, Ice once again. Now here comes Mushi. Mushi throwing down the damage. There's another kill. And the Requiem of Souls comes off. They're gonna get 2 there. And Burning has himself a double kill on the other side.
Wow, yeah, for running
Wow.
for his life.
And yeah, YYF, I don't think he's going to be able to. There's the Lan M. Yep, there's the Shadow Raises. Goodbye, Mushi on a monster kill streak. Wow, 20-6. This game has gotten out of hand quickly.
Well, that was really what IG's lineup was about, though. It was about having a great first night with that Night Stalker. Because that's all you can really do. If you fail at the first night with a Night Stalker, it's pretty much, that's it. He doesn't really have a recovery. He can't farm very well, and during the day...
Oh, we see here another death. Hal's in trouble. Hal's going to go down. Another death on the side of IG.
Why was Hal there? I guess he went to farm the jungle.
Yeah, he just had himself a little stack there and was like, I want this. This is mine.
It's like, I just saw my team get wiped there, but I'm gonna go farm it anyway. Oh, I guess
Yeah,
desperate times call for
that was
desperate
a good
measures.
choice. I mean, it's 5 a.m. here, and I don't think I would make a play like that. I mean, and I'm terrible, and he's really good at this game.
Well, they're probably a little bit under pressure, and he's just thinking, purely with his farming mind, that he wants to get up that BKB, because until he gets that BKB, he's just going to get, nuked down by the Lion, cogged and battery assaulted, just assaulted, I guess, by the Clockwork. Shadowfiend raises, Requiem of Souls, he needs that BKB up. And he is pretty close to it, he just needs about 1,000.
Yeah, the thing is, though, he's just so far behind. There's 2 BKBs, almost 3 BKBs up on the side of DK. I guess probably that Clockwork is heading towards an Aghanim's, not a BKB of his own.
Yeah, Aghanim's not BKB. Probably BKB. Well, I think Aghanim's would be better given that he's been able to hit all these hooks, but...
Oh, no. look at this. A lot of wasted time from IG up here. And now everybody's in this exact opposite end of the map where they were trying to find a pick-off. And now Ice is going to look for it. Oh, man. They might be in really big trouble now. They see this Ferrari 430 in mid lane. And no, they get pinged out here.
Yeah, I think Ferrari, sorry, not Ferrari, IG is suspecting what's up. And I mean, I guess it was a bit of waste of time by both teams. Hal did manage to get his farm up, but I mean, like I've said over and over again, Night Stalker really needs to be doing stuff during the night, getting kills, and he didn't manage to do that. And they're going to lose a tier 2 bot tower for this. I wish he can just rip through towers with all that damage. He's got almost 200 damage, it's only 20 minutes into the game.
Is under attack.
Yeah. And the other thing is, like, DK rotated off, and they just sent them top lane, basically, so Mushi could do this by himself.
Yeah.
So, and they might even go for another tier 2 here, burning on the tower. No, they're just going to back off and defend their top tower here.
Mushi picked up his Manta now as well, so he's going to be doing even more damage. And finally BKB coming up onto the gyrocopter. 22 minutes into the game, not top notch, and he doesn't have a TP scroll now, he can't afford it. So he's going to have to watch out, because if he goes too far out and doesn't have a TP, he could, you know, get caught out a little bit. Usually you need to have a TP scroll, especially at this level of skill.
Yeah. We do see Mushi has a haste rune on. He has a Manta style, brand new shiny Manta style. Hal's trying to farm the jungle and Hal's gone. Yeah, he knows it too. There's the BKB popped off, but that doesn't mean he can't get cogged up. There's the Naga Siren ult. Now Mushi throwing down. They're just going to leave it on so that Hal goes away. That way they're going to get another 2 supports here. The Requiem melts. Oh my god. Goodbye, Rubik. Goodbye, Faith. Now Ferrari, and this might be the GG call. That was, I mean, that was it. That was the 10-second BKB. They need to make something happen with that.
That was just perfect execution by all of them. I mean, nice hook by Clockwork. It would be pretty hard to miss that one, but he got it anyway. And cogged him in even though he had that BKB up. And then Song of the Siren, like you said, they left that on so they could take down Hal with no one contesting. And then Mushi just immediately went over, and Song of the Siren dropped the second his ultimate went off. It was just, there was not a misplay in that. Everything was just perfectly executed.
Yeah, and the one thing, DK backs off here because those respawn timers are so short right now from IG. I mean, that's the only reason DK hasn't ended this game yet.
Yeah. They might just be waiting, maybe for the next Roshan. They did lose the Aegis last fight. And if they could have that Aegis, then they could easily just dive up the base, and Ferrari might be finding Mushi. No, he's not.
Oh, he checked it at the wrong time, and Mushi's going to be able to... He's sending... Yeah, look at this. Mushi... They missed each other. It was like 2 people passing in the night, and Mushi's now farming the Ancients after Ferrari just went to check him.
Mushi too strong. No, not really. But I mean, Mushi is too strong. But he's blocking his own camp there. Oh no, he didn't. Ah, oh, Mushi's just amazing. I thought he was going to lose that camp, but no, he timed it perfectly. Yeah, and Clockwork SSS has got the BKB.
Yeah, oh, he did go BKB?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it's not necessarily a bad choice. You don't see it that much on Clockwork, unless there's a whole bunch of hard disables. But, I mean, it does mean he's not going to have to be afraid of anything, because they just don't have any physical damage on IG's side yet. Gyrocopter just doesn't have anything. Maybe he does need to go for the Divine Rapier. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at 24 minutes when you're down 24-7 and the goal graph is almost 20,000 in favor, I mean, it's only, actually, yeah, it is almost 20,000, and XP is almost 20,000, you're in a lot of trouble. That's when you think, oh, Ice with the hook. He's going to find himself Ferrari. Ferrari's gone again. Ferrari just not having a game. He is just not having anything going on for him right now.
He's very sad. I can just feel it. And you can see by his items, he's just kind of desperate to get anything up. He's got that urn, he's bought out a bracer, he's got an ogre club now, he's just being really eclectic with what he's buying. Probably because he's like, I need to get a BKB, but I can't afford it. There's no way I can farm it up.
Yeah, I mean... And you see this tower just melt. That's a Mushi with the double damage. That's 312 damage and attack, and he still has Manta style. And they're going high ground right here.
Yeah, they've got the opportunity to. Night Stalker's dead, and I mean, normally you wouldn't see anyone pushing, but you know, during the night. But it will be day very soon. It's 5 a.m.
Absolutely. And this tower, I mean, look at these Manta style illusions. I mean, Mushi had him attacking creeps there for a second, but that tower already down to 300 health.
Looks like DK might be backing up. We haven't got any, so we have got a smoke on Naga, so they might smoke up and head back into the lane try and get a pick off before pushing again. And
Yeah,
an Eagle Song on Mushi now as well.
I just saw that. And I was just about to point that out, and I think we might just be waiting for the 3 minutes that Roshan's going to be up, and then this game will be over. I don't think that IG can contest it in the least.
Yeah, there's not that. I mean, they've got decent team fight with Darkseid, who's gonna have level 2 wall soon, and Gyrocopter. But that's about it. I mean, Nightstalk has been shut down really effectively. Rubik he's got Shikuchi, but he really can't do very much. And same with Visage. You can kind of use those Visage familiars to get a stun off, but that's basically all he can do. I mean, it's really going to come down to how well the wall goes, and if, you know, Gyrocopter can do some damage before Ice launches on his face.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. They do have that great equalizer, the wall illusions. But at this point, is it enough? I mean, what can IG do that could, like, just change this game?
They have to kind of get a pick off on the Naga Siren. Maybe if, you know, Rubik uses Shikuchi to get in, grab Naga Siren and lift her into them, and they can pick her off. Because she's kind of what is destroying their team fight, because Naga Siren just combos so well with the Shadow Fiend, with the Clockwork, because it gives them all time to get in position and, you know, pop the mech if they're low, and generally just get ready to fight. And, you know, if IG get caught out of position with that Song of the Siren up, they're dead. There's nothing they can do. So they really need to just pick the Naga Siren up before she can get a Song of the Siren out. And if they can do that, I think they'll have a chance in the team fight. Because they have got a decent team fight, and we're going to see a damage item coming up on Howell soon. He's got 2.2k gold in the bank. And at that point, maybe it will be a bit of a turning point. Maybe, unless he gets hooked now, because Ice is staring at him.
Yeah, I was about to say that we might get the all important. I almost said Rubik hook. If Rubik stole that hook, that would be pretty impressive. But yeah, he wouldn't be able to do much with it. Ice. No, he's gonna be able to get out of here.
Might see him going.
Oh, there it is, the hook. He does. Who'd he get?
The Naga Siren illusions.
Oh.
Oh.
Muffin.
Oh well, he did his best.
Yeah, I mean, Ice. That's probably the first hook he's missed all game. Honestly, the guy's been dead on.
And he looks like he's going for a Vlad's maybe. He's picked up a Ring of Bazzi, which when you get it 20 minutes or 28 minutes into the game, normally implies you're going to pick up the Vlad's, which is going to be beautiful for Mushi, who already does a huge amount of damage. Mushi will just be ripping through everyone.
And throw that on top of the Weaver, who now has a Desolator.
Oh, God.
They timed out this Roshan perfectly. And honestly, here comes the fight. This is what IG has to do. They have to get this perfect, but there's always the Naga Siren ult. The Naga Siren has to be silenced and has to be killed before they finish this fight.
Yeah.
And then they're backing off. They can't defend it.
Yeah, Visage Familiar scouting it out, seeing that it's way too low and they're not going to be able to make it in time. And that it's going to be probably the death of the... No, he just resummons the Familiars. Doesn't want to bother trying to feed them the gold.
Yep. I mean, even 100 gold at this point. I mean, when you're down, well, 21k, I guess that 100 gold really wouldn't have mattered that much.
It's the pride, though. You don't want to lose
even
more than you've already lost.
Not being a naysayer or anything, but that Aegis is going to be really scary to try to deal with. One Mushi is enough. 2 Mushis, too much. I mean, honestly, it's actually 6 Mushis. He has a Manta style too. Oh my God! Did Burning just find a?
Must have been the use of the clock, because it's hookshot's on cooldown now. But still, not the kind of pick-off they really wanted at this point.
I mean, there's Mushi. He's just going to go high ground, get the... Yeah, look at this tower just melt right now. I mean, they had creeps on the mid tower, that's why. Yeah, this tower's already gone. The Aegis hasn't even been touched. There's the vac. No wall is going to be popped off here. It's not even possible. And there's the Mushi BKB still on... No, sorry, that was... the Burning BKB. Mushi now throwing out his damage. He doesn't pop his. There's now his BKB. Now his ult's coming out. Oh, look at all that damage coming across. Ice. They melt him. Wow. Mushi is now. What is his score? He's 14-1. He melts the familiars. There's YYLF is going to be the last hope. Oh, he might. Oh, he almost got Mushi and Lan M in there. And the GG comes out.
Well. GG. Hey look, LGD black in. GG well played to both teams, of course. DK just showing why they're on a winning streak at the moment. I don't think have they lost the game yet? I don't think they have.
In this tournament, no.
No. I don't mean taking out
With this
IJ.
new lineup, no.
No, it's such a scary lineup.
Will they ever lose a game with this new lineup? Probably not. No, I'm just kidding, but I mean, that's how good they are. So, guess we're heading to the next one?
Yeah, well, this is a best of 2, so gonna have another game coming up right now, so see you all there. Thanks for watching, and I'm Lily, and this was Hebrewer.